Making shoes. Making shoes in the thousand-year world is the easiest thing. Celestial Bloom and Celestial Lima show us how. They go to the forest and cut the bark of a coconut tree that wraps around the trunk after its large leaves fall off. This bark, approximately 1 meter long and 50 centimeters wide, is extremely flexible and cannot be smashed or torn apart. Bringing the bark to their workshop, they draw lines on the bark based on the size of their feet, then cut out the soles and uppers with a knife. 2 or 3 layers of coconut bark are used for the soles, bonded together with silica gel tree liquid. After soaking until firm and drying in a cool place, a very comfortable pair of shoes is made. Making toothbrushes. Sorry, the Celestials in the thousand-year world never brush their teeth. Why? Because they eat very bland food with little residue left in their teeth, and their food is created by the greatest creator and never processed. Therefore, their mouths always have a pleasant scent, and there's no mention of bad breath among them. Calculating the passage of time. Sorry again, the Celestials in the thousand-year world never calculate time, including hours, days, and years. They have no concept of time, so why bother? Not calculating time doesn't mean there's no time. In the thousand-year world, there's no need to worry about the passage of time. When I mention a Celestial's age, it's solely based on their appearance or physical features on Earth. So, does the thousand-year world have a sense of a day passing? Yes, but it's not based on celestial movements, as it's difficult to perceive or calculate days that way. It's based on changes in the environment. Since it does not rain in the thousand-year world, how do trees and plants survive and grow? Will they dry up? The answer is no. According to human time, approximately every 15 days, there's a period of water vapor transpiration in the environment, which forms clouds and fog. These clouds and fog contain a lot of water, and when they pass through an area, they wash the leaves and wet the ground. This period is considered a day in the thousand-year world. Performance at the Chamber of Joy. In the thousand-year world, the mode of production follows a system of non-ownership, where resources are shared and do not belong to any individual or group. There is no marriage, as stated in the teachings of Jesus Christ. In heaven, they neither marry nor are given in marriage. There is also no concept of romantic relationships or lovers due to the shared resources, which means there are no fixed partners for love or sexual relations. All relationships unfold naturally according to destiny. Because of the communal sharing of resources, there is neither private nor public ownership but rather a system of non-ownership. Consequently, there is no concept of adultery, extramarital affairs, or rape among men and women. Moreover, all celestial beings in the thousand-year world possess exquisite and pure souls, and their words and actions always bring joy, happiness, freedom, and bliss to others. Everywhere is peaceful, warm, harmonious, and auspicious, with no issues of harm or conflict. The Chamber of Joy is a designated space for love, entertainment, romance, and sexual activities. In every village with around 100 celestial citizens, there is a dedicated Chamber of Joy. Female celestials in their mating season reside in the Chamber of Joy, and some non-mating female celestials willingly assist and care for those in their mating season, ensuring they can fully enjoy the pleasure of sexual activities. Any male celestial who wishes to engage in lovemaking and entertainment with a female celestial in her mating season is free to visit the Chamber of Joy and share in the delightful sexual experiences with the female celestials. The Chamber of Joy is regarded as a sacred haven, where sexual activities are viewed as sacred, noble, and pure. All celestial beings are entitled to enjoy the freedom and happiness of sexual activities, which is a shared value in the thousand-year world. Consequently, Chamber of Joys are typically built in the most beautiful and serene environments, with the best facilities available. Here, individuals can engage in lovemaking, play, entertainment, and self-expression free from interference, taboos, worries, or fears. After attending the song and dance welcoming the Celestials, Hori and Hai proceeded to watch the skills of the celestial beings at the 100 Craftsmen's workshop. Following this, Hai was accompanied by Ilong and Weijia, while Hori was accompanied by Budi and Soalan, as they made their way to the Chamber of Joy. The Chamber of Joy, located on the edge of Crane Ridge's emerald slope near Yuetsang Lake, the Chamber of Joy in Seven Fragrances Garden is surrounded by water on three sides and backed by Crane Ridge. The emerald slope is adorned with exotic flowers and grasses, amidst which colorful flowers are interspersed. Beyond lies the continuous cloud-piercing mountains and towering Crane Ridge, with pleasant weather, tranquility, elegance, and the fragrance of flowers and birdsong in the air. The water surrounding the Chamber of Joy connects to Yuetsang Lake, clear and pure, with rippling waves. Waterfowl fly leisurely, fish swim freely. Along the lakeside, the willows droop gracefully, and the peach blossoms are hazy. Budi and Soalan held Hori's hands on either side as they approached the Chamber of Joy, resembling three young girls, lively and joyful. At the Chamber of Joy, center of the Chamber of Joy, was a garden filled with blooming flowers and fluttering butterflies. Behind it were several clusters of bamboo swaying gently in the wind, with various small birds flying above, making nests, and chirping pleasantly, making one feel happy and comfortable. A winding corridor made of various vines meandered through the secluded path, leading to over 10 independent bamboo houses hidden among the peach blossoms. Choosing a bamboo house at random, Hori entered and found it to be bright, fresh, spacious, elegant, clean, and fragrant with a hint of celestial aura. The floor was paved with small, transparent, colorful pebbles the size of beans. Inside, there were large four celestial beds, curved chairs suitable for lovemaking, bamboo sofas, and rattan chairs. A large tea table was adorned with melons and fruits unique to the thousand-year world, alongside a small bamboo vat filled with nourishing juice and a long-handled gourd ladle for convenient drinking. Budi asked Hori, "How do you like it, dear sister?" Hori kissed Budi's face affectionately and then embraced Soalan tightly, expressing her gratitude. "A thousand thanks in my heart, life is like a blooming flower. Even if I were to transform into countless billions of myself, it is difficult to express my gratitude." "Sister, let's go bathe now," Soalan suggested. "Let me introduce you. Every celestial who lives in the Chamber of Joy must first go to bathe upon arrival. The Chamber of Joy has a bath pool that can accommodate only 5 or 6 celestials bathing simultaneously. The bath pool is actually a small hot spring, rich in minerals. Bathing in it is like soaking in a bath solution, leaving the skin clean, refreshed, and even smoother and finer." The 3 celestial beings undressed in the room and proceeded naked to the bath pool in the backyard. Budi and Soalan, both around 200 years old, appeared as young maidens in their 20s on Earth. They were sharp, lively, and beautiful as flowers, adept at understanding emotions and possessing graceful manners that endeared them to the other celestial beings. On the other hand, Hori, over 400 years old, resembled a woman in her 40s on Earth, with a rich history of sexual experiences and a strong libido. As the 3 entered the bath pool, the water temperature was just right, offering a comfortable and soothing experience. Budi and Soalan tenderly caressed and washed Hori's entire body with their soft and delicate hands. Playful Budi then instructed Hori to lean her head on Soalan's shoulder and close her eyes, while she gently and delicately touched Hori's genital area, massaging her vulva, clitoris, labia, and perineum. Waves of mild spasms coursed through Hori's vagina, spreading pleasure and relaxation throughout her body. At that moment, the male celestial beings, Dayue and Raji, quietly approached the bath pool. They had already disrobed in the room chosen by Hori. Upon seeing them, Budi and Soalan silently gestured to Dayue and Raji to join them in the pool. Dayue and Raji stealthily entered the pool and discreetly took the place of Budi and Soalan. Raji positioned Hori's head on his shoulder, gently caressing and supporting her buttocks with his hands, while Dayue used his hands to tenderly touch and cleanse Hori's inner thighs and genital area. Hori was fully aware of these substitutions and actions but pretended not to notice. After a while, Raji gently pulled Hori towards him from behind, placing his hands on her breasts and softly massaging them. Raji's erect penis slowly rubbed against Hori's crotch from behind. Meanwhile, Dayue submerged himself in the water, occasionally using his mouth to suck and lick Hori's labia.